Today we are going to see about types of network. Already I said that network means it is like communication media which is used to transmit the data from one to another one. It may be a place, it may be a person, it may be a devices, we can transmit the data. So the computer network means it is a group of network computers. So network can be mean a small of linked computer to a chain of few hundreds of computer of different types. Either it may be a PCs, minis, mini frames, mainframe, etc. to spread around the world. Next, types of network based on the geographical spread. So here we are using different networks. First one is called as a LAN, local area network. Second one is called as a WAN, wide area network. So this wide area network means worldwide it can be easily communicated. Whereas in LAN means local area network. Within an organization, we can communicate, we can connect, we can transmit the information over together. Next, LAN, local area network. So it is like a small computer that are confined within area to transmit the information between each others. So either it may be an office, it may be under building, or it may be factory. We can call it as a LAN. LAN means it consists of a single server can communicate throughout the organization. We can call it as a LAN. So it serves its user in the resource sharing. So hardware as well as software resources are shared through LAN. LAN users can share data, information, program, printers, modems, etc. We can easily transmit the data from one to another one. Next, types of network based on geographical spread is we can call it as a WAN, wide area network. So wide area network means it can be spread over the countries or geographical area. We can call it as an WAN. It is a group of computers that are spread by the large distance and tied together. So worldwide, we can communicate the devices or we can communicate the resources from one to another. Easily we can communicate. So computers are connected to worldwide network are often connected through public networks such as telephone systems. This is the structure of the LAN, WAN, etc. LAN means a single system can communicate with more than one devices. WAN means a single group of institutions or organization can communicate within WAN throughout the world. Next, there is a difference between LAN and the WAN. LAN and the WAN. LAN means it's a spread over a small area, whereas in WAN means it's spread over a large area. Second thing, its cost is very less when compared to the WAN, but it is costlier. It is usually a single network. It is in many networks, not only a single network. Many network can be communicated. There are types of network components. First thing, peer-to-peer network connection. Second one is called as a client-server networks. Peer means a single system can communicate within multiple systems. That is a single peer-to-peer, one source, one destination. Single person can communicate within another person. Whereas in client server means a single client can communicate with more than one server. We can call it as a client server. Client can communicate within server. Many servers can communicate within our response to the single client. This is called as a two communicate components under the networks. Next one, peer-to-peer communication. Peer-to-peer network means it's like, see here, the hub. Hub can be communicate within computer A. It may be communicate within laptop A, otherwise computer B or computer C or laptop B, anything. So peer-to-peer, a single machine can communicate within another single machine. Peer, one to person. Like that it will work. Next, P2P example they given here is computer, that each computer and the peer-to-peer is equal. So for example, A can communicate with B can communicate with C. So single communication between each other. They can play a role like a client, either maybe a client or it may be a server. Next, there is some limitations under the P2P. That is a limited scope and difficulty to prevent the secure. Next one, client server network. Client server network means Client server network means the client can be easily communicate with an server easily. So single client can be communicate with an server. A single server can communicate with more than one client. This is called as a client to client communication. Next, there are different types of network. Already I have said that wired communication network and wireless communication network. Wired means through wires they can communicate. Wireless means without wire they will communicate. This is the example for the client server network. A client can communicate with a different client. That means different clients can be communicate with a different server to transmit the data. Next, wired communication networks. Communication networks, the host and other devices are interconnected, either through the wire or cables. Whereas these are the some already I explained that